Good afternoon, guys. I have discussion C for you. We're going to go through, the title is 6 Reasons Why People Regret Moving to a Nursing Home or Facility. So we're going to go through that this afternoon for C. So give me a few minutes to set up for the show and I'll get going on that. Incidentally, guys, it's going to be a live chat for y'all for questions and answer session. So, and remember what I said after the presentation, we'll do the question and answer session. So give me a few minutes to set up my notes, please. Okay, that's set up for you guys. Give me a minute to set these up. All right, let's go with the show. Many older adults and families discover that moving into a nursing home, while intended to provide safety and medical support, can also bring unexpected losses that weigh heavily on daily life. The regrets often emerge gradually as routines change, relationships shifts, and financial realities set in. Here are 6 of the most common reasons people later wish they had not had had chosen differently, along with context of why they matter. Loss of independence and control. Residents often find that everyday decisions, when to wake up, what to eat, and how to spend time, are dictated by staff schedules. This erosion of autonomy can feel like a profound identity shift, especially for those who valued self direction. Loneliness and social isolation. Despite being surrounded by peers, many residents struggle to form deep connections. Old friendships may fade, family visits decline, and institutional life can feel socially hollow, leaving people more isolated than before. Decline in privacy and personal space. Shared rooms, routine staff checks, and communal living reduce opportunities for solitude. Even small illustrations, even small intrusions, like not being able to close the door, a door, can accumulate into a sense of lost dignity, unexpected cost, and financial strain. Families often underestimate underestimate the true expense of long-term care beyond monthly fees. There many there may be charges for extra services, medications, or activities. Financial stress can compound emotional regrets. Mismatch between expectations and reality of care. brochures promise vibrant activities and attentive staff, but the lived experience is understaffing, limited programming, or impersonal routines. When expectations aren't met, disappointment quickly turns into regret, loss of purpose, and meaningful roles. Moving away from home often means leaving behind roles that gave life meaning. Gardener, neighbor, volunteer, caregiver, without new opportunities to contribute, residents may feel aimless or undervalued. How families can reduce regret, preserve choice and routines, encourage residents to keep control over small daily decisions like clothing, meals, or hobbies. Strengthen social connections. Schedule regular visits to support them, folks. It matters if a family member shows up every day to check on someone or to spend some time with someone because residents feel left out, neglected, not cared about. So, what you want to do when you put a family member in there is make some time to go every day to make sure they're all right, that things are running right for them. That matters if they see your face every day, especially if a person's going to be there for the rest of their life, because, simply because of not being able to take care of themselves or not having a safe place to live, but, make sure your family member knows that you still care and that they're still part of your family. Don't shut them away from folks. Don't shut them out of, daily life. you know ex you know don't shut them out of family gatherings. Come get them, come sign them out for the day so they can be involved in activities with you as family members. Okay. Strengthen social connections. Schedule regular visits to support them, folks. Phone calls or help residents join community groups. Clarify costs and contacts. Request detailed breakdowns of fees, included services, and escalation policies before signing. Access care quality and culture. Visit facilities at different times of the day. Talk to current residents and ask about staff ratios and turnover. These regrets don't mean nursing homes are inherently the wrong choice. They highlight predictable pitfalls that can be mitigated with planning, transparency, and ongoing involvement. Families who anticipate these challenges are better positioned to preserve dignity, autonomy, and connection for their loved ones. Would you like me to sketch out practical tips to compare care options or create checklists to use when touring facilities? Okay, folks, like I said, now this is the portion of the show where a question and answer session comes into play for people. So let's do a question session, shall we? Okay. Like I said, now is everybody's opportunity to ask me questions about the show that I did for you. So with that being said, let's get going on the questions for everybody. So okay, so if you guys want to give me some answers to the question I just posted, we could have another separate chat about it. The question I posted was, why do people regret moving to facilities? Let's see what the if anybody has any answers to that question, we could chat about that. I just thought I'd throw that one out for people's FYI. maybe because of financial reasons, maybe because they will leave some of their possessions behind because the facility is only lets a person only have so much space, and if they share a room with a roommate, you only get half the room. Each one of you gets the same amount of space. They split the room in half for people, for everybody to know. So I just thought I'd give some ideas about conversation starters. And then you get into people when their family member does put them into a facility. You get people that are angry because of leaving home. Um, some of them don't understand why their family member has to put them there. There's a lot of angles we can discuss about that. So those are some options for y'all. I'm going to sit here for a little bit and see where the question session goes. This one's an open show for y'all to give me answers about the question I put up. The question was, why do people regret moving to facilities? Okay, guys, I'll be back on with D shortly. Give me a bit for D. Like I always say, leave me comments in the chat below for me, and I will see what I can do about answering them later for you. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.